All attendees are in listen-only mode.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to tonight's special webinar. This is Norbert Orlowitz here, coming to you from the west coast of Canada, and I want to welcome all of you jumping on this call here tonight. It is the top of the hour, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 Eastern, so we are ready to go here, ready to get started. We've got a lot of content, a lot of information to share with you guys here today, so we're going to get right into it. Going to try to keep it to about 60 to 70 minutes here tonight, but we do have a lot of information to go through. So make sure to get yourself in a quiet room so you're not disturbed, you're not distracted. I would seriously recommend that you turn off your phone and turn off distractions. Log out of Skype, log out of Facebook. Yes, you can do it. You can log out of Facebook and not check it for the next 60 minutes. You'll be all right. Eliminate distractions, because tonight you're going to get to learn from somebody who's created some absolutely incredible results online. And, success leaves clues. And the formula that we're going to be sharing with you guys here today is a proven formula that not only Michelle has used to create success in her business, but it really is a formula that all top earners online use. And what I've discovered over my 7 or 8 years of teaching and training and coaching online marketers is that 99% of marketers do not have these 5 critical elements in place. And it's a simple formula, but unfortunately most people do not have these elements in place in their business. And you're going to learn all about this formula here tonight. Okay, so get ready. Let's pay attention. All right, so with that, let me introduce our special guest here tonight. She is an esteemed online marketing trainer and coach. Like I said, Bill and Michelle have created incredible results over the last few years. They are top recruiters in their primary companies, top affiliate marketers, being the number 1 income earners inside of my Lead System Pro, having earned the top income earners in MLSP, constantly winning affiliate contests, some of the highest paid online earners that you will find today, and some of the most honest trainers in the industry as well. And it's my pleasure to call Michelle not only a friend, but a sister from another mother, and also a business partner on our current project. So without further ado, Michelle Pescasolido, how are you tonight?
I'm doing good, Norbert. Thank you so much for that introduction. That was so awesome. In fact, I'm just blushing. That was so amazing.
Good. That's the intention.
Yeah, and as you can see already, I am fighting with technology. I keep getting this, do you want to end the webinar? So if you guys keep seeing me click back and forth out of the screen, just bear with me, because I got to make that box go away that's coming in the middle of the presentation. But yes.
We can't see it. We can only see your screen, so
okay.
It looks fine to us.
Oh, okay, cool. So I guess you can hear me. That's really good. And, thank you so much. And yes, you are like my brother. In fact, for all of you that heard him say that, Norbert and I have been to a couple of events, and everybody always says, you guys look like brother and sister. So we've run with it. In fact, we did a webinar, I guess it was last year sometime, and somebody had emailed me back and said, I was on that webinar with your brother. And I thought that was so funny because we were just joking around and somebody actually believed it. So we now go around and just let everybody think that we're brother and sister. So anyway, so I'm going to get started. And again, welcome everybody. Excited to have you here. I know we have a lot of leaders that work with us that probably invited you here if you weren't invited directly from Bill and I. So we will take very good care of you, because tonight we're going to talk about those 5 critical elements to your online success formula. Okay, so tonight's agenda, let's go ahead and get started on what we're going to cover. We're basically going to cover a 5-step formula that all 6- and 7-figure marketers are using to have success in their business. Oftentimes it's very hard to just look from the outside and look in and try to figure out what exactly that formula is, because a lot of people who are just starting out are pretty much kind of testing it on their own, trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. And sometimes they're getting really close to that end goal or to that success, and they abandon it because they think, oh, maybe that's not it. So we're going to help you with that tonight. We're going to talk about the 5 elements that you must have and understand, plus which ones you must focus on going forward. And then at the end of this presentation, I'm going to show you a new project that we've been working on where our goal is to help the struggling online entrepreneur establish these 5 elements we will discuss tonight quickly by leveraging the efforts of other 6- and 7-figure earners. So that might be you. You might be that struggling online entrepreneur, and we are going to be able to help you. Now, I have to give you a little warning up front as I take a sip of my club soda here. I have a terrible cough, so if for some reason I start coughing or cut out, Bill, my wonderful husband, is going to run in here and help, but just bear with me tonight. I'm here for you guys. I didn't want to cancel because of a simple little annoying cough. So a little bit about me and us. I hate this part, but I'm going to give you a little background for those of you that don't know me. I started out in network marketing back in 2010, and I struggled. I chased around all the friends. I chased around all the family members. I had all my friends on Facebook block me because I was pitching our opportunity and our products constantly. Excuse me. So that's when I ventured online. And probably I started in March of 2010, and in about August, I got online and I discovered a system that a lot of you probably know about. It's called My Lead System Pro. And once I jumped into My Lead System Pro and started focusing on building my business online, I focused on attraction marketing. That's when, within about 6 months, I started making about $10,000 a month, all while my husband Bill was working in corporate America. And about a year later, I was able to earn more income than he was making in his corporate America job. So he was able to quit his job, join me in the business. We worked together. He's one of the best business partners anybody could ever ask for, because all of my weaknesses are his strengths and all of his weaknesses are my strengths. So we work really well together. And with that, we've become top earners in our companies, top affiliate marketers. We've been top recruiters, and when we were doing MLM, we were top recruiters. We're speakers and trainers on the subject of online marketing, specifically Facebook, prospecting and recruiting. We've done a lot of products and training courses, and we left MLM, as you heard me say, back in April of 2014. So this little box is really annoying. It's keeping me from going through my slides. So let me click out of that again. All right, I may have to just not use the play presentation slide for you guys. So let's go through this. I don't know if Bill or you can see that pops out or not. Maybe you can, put it back for me. But the go-to box.
No, we can't, Michelle. Your screen's fine.
Okay, well, it goes in front of my screen, and I can't.
Yeah, we can't see anything. You're looking.
Okay, but anyways, here's a picture of Bill and the 2 girls, our family here. Us, earning our $100,000 ring with Mobe, getting our Mercedes that we qualified for Mobe within the 2nd month, us speaking on stage, just a few little fun pictures here. I'm not one to go into all this, so let's get started. How did we do this? Well, we basically did it with a formula, and we're going to go over that tonight. So what we did is we leveraged a system. We mastered one marketing method. For those of you that don't know, it was Facebook. We mastered Facebook marketing. I didn't worry about doing any other marketing. Next, we built relationships with the people that were following us and the people that were on our list. And then we also invested in our business and our own personal development. And then we shared everything that we learned from our mentors, from the marketing we were learning. We shared through content. And as time went by, we began to learn and basically master this formula, which led to our success that brought us here tonight. All right, we're going to have to go off of that. Let me go bigger here. All right, we're just going to go off of these slides. So, all right, so you guys ready? The formula. By the show of hands, how many of you guys are ready? I hope you guys are ready for this. All right, good. Awesome. Cool. All right, so let's talk about those 5 critical elements. The very first one is content. Content is so important, and I'm going to go into this in a little more detail when we go to the next slides. Number 2, lead generation. That's the other critical element. Number 3 is your follow-up. Very important. And number 4, monetization. And finally, number 5 is traffic. These are the 5 critical elements for your success. So let's talk about that content. Your content. When you create content, like I said before, we took the marketing, and when we learned how to do marketing, and we invested in our personal development, and when we invested into our business, we listened to our mentors, and we took a lot of notes, and we created content. It was almost like we took people on a journey with us. We were brand new. We didn't have much value to deliver. But as we learned through training courses from our mentors, from other people within the industry, we turned that stuff into content. We didn't necessarily take credit for ourselves for it, but we shared what we learned because there was always somebody out there that was maybe a few steps behind us. So your content needs to be used throughout your entire sales process to be successful, because you want to be able to attract visitors through your content, all right? You want to be able to generate leads, convert sales, / you want to get customers. But a big challenge for a lot of people that create content is oftentimes it doesn't have a strategy. So you need to ask yourself, does your content have a strategy? All right? You need quality over quantity. So when you hear me say you've got to create content, you're probably thinking, oh, I should just go out there and just create content for the sake of getting content out there because Michelle says the key element is content. No, you want to make sure that it's quality over quantity, okay? So if you don't have quality content, it's not going to convert. It's not going to attract visitors. It's not going to be irresistible. You're not going to be able to have people stick. So you need quality over quantity. And then it can take months, if not years, to develop your ability to create quality content that converts. So let me just show you a really quick example here. This is something about content. So this is something I think Bill wrote here. It's video marketing, how to make better videos. He did a video here on video marketing. Now, I'm sure that we learned this along the way in our journey. And so all he simply did is he did a video sharing the content about how to do videos, how to make better videos. So this is content. And it's structured in a way that we would attract people to this piece of content that was interested in doing video marketing. And then obviously it leads to something. It leads to something that's going to either generate us leads or make sales in our business. So that's an example of content that has strategy to it. Next we have lead generation. So you heard me talk a second ago about that content that you have to have lead generation. That needs to be in place. It's the number one asset. All right, it is your bread and butter of your business. Your money is in your list. So just because you're creating content, you need to always make sure that you're generating leads. So content is strategically created to lead to your lead magnet. So that piece of content that I just showed you a second ago, at the end, Bill is referencing or presenting an offer to the audience to get them to go click on it, which leads to something that's irresistible, that hopefully somebody would want to exchange their name and email address for that piece of content. So lead generation is number 2. You need high quality lead magnets that attract high quality prospects looking for what you offer. So for example, I do a lot of Facebook cheat sheets or a Facebook PDF game plan. And I go out there and I market to an audience that I know would be interested in getting a Facebook blueprint or cheat sheet. And from there, it's irresistible enough through the lead generation content that I've put on there that they want it. So they give us their name and email address. So you've got to always focus on that. But again, the challenge. I know that it can be very difficult to create high quality lead magnets that attract the right prospects. So when starting out, you must leverage existing lead magnets that are proven to work. That's exactly what Bill and I did in the very beginning. We didn't know how to create lead magnets, so give yourself permission, say it's okay to leverage the work of other successful people. And that's exactly what we did. We still do that today in areas of marketing that we aren't very good at. I don't know anything about doing solo ads. I mean, I can do it, but if I can offer a lead magnet that's going to help people create a great solo ad copy and get leads from a solo ad, and I know that I can generate leads, then I'm going to provide that information to my audience. So I'm leveraging someone else's work to generate leads. So leverage is really important here throughout your journey. Now, once you've created that content and you started generating leads, the next key element is follow-up. I think probably most entrepreneurs out there that I see struggling, this is the biggest thing that I see them missing. It's the follow-up. Effective follow-up is critical in order to obtain an effective long-term strategy. You don't want to focus on getting a quick hit. All right, a lot of people say, "Oh, I generated a lead. Awesome. But why aren't I making any sales?" You need to focus on engaging your audience because not everyone is going to buy right when they hit your list. We have people that have bought 2 years later and have never bought from us. They've joined us in our team 2 years later. They didn't join 2 years ago, but 2 years later, they finally joined. It's a numbers game. So if you focus on lead generation and focus on building that list, and then almost like, have a conversation with your list. Talk to them. Be real with them. Share your stories. Every time I share a personal story, I get so many emails back where they're saying, "Oh, thank you for being so humbling," or "Thank you for opening up your heart." That's what you want to do. People want to know that you're real. So the follow-up is key. And again, the challenge is conversions. And that's why follow-up is important, because if you don't have follow-up, it's going to be much more difficult for you to convert. So take the time to build the know, like, and trust factor. Allow the people on your list to know you. Don't make them feel like you're just there to pitch them. Allow them to get to know you so they can like you. And then from there, guess what? They're going to trust you. So then anytime you go out there and you promote something, provided that they know you, they like you, they trust you, they will not hesitate to buy from you. But unfortunately, most marketers don't have the time or the patience to engage and build the relationship. So if you take anything away from this, which I hope you take a whole lot more from this slide, but if you take anything away from this, it's you understand that you need patience, okay? If you want to be successful and you want to build a long-term, income that's going to last, it's not going to be really quick and then goes away, you need to build relationships with your audience. So the flow goes something like this. You're going to get traffic, focus on that traffic that go to your lead magnet. You're going to then generate the leads. Then you're going to engage with them. And as you're engaging with them, you're understanding why they probably got on your list because of something. Maybe if you're offering something on how to build your business online using Facebook, you start engaging with them. You start finding out their pain. Then you can offer them a solution, maybe a Facebook course, or maybe a system that will help them build their business online because you know they're struggling. And then you continue to engage. You can offer more solutions, continue to engage, and that's how the flow goes. That's how you keep getting repeat buyers. So let's talk about the next element, monetization. Pitching one biz op over and over is not a monetization strategy. Now, don't get this confused with, I need to go pitch all these different business opportunities, meaning 5 different network marketing companies. That's not what I mean here, okay? What I'm talking about here is multiple streams of income, tiered product mix, value ladder, meaning you present an offer for $7. That $7 offer gets bought. It then turns into something for $297. From there, it may go to $1,000. From there, it may go to $10,000. It's value ladder. And as they go up the ladder, hopefully, if you're doing everything we've talked about so far, if you've done those things starting out, they're going to know you, they're going to like you, and they're going to trust you. And that customer is going to become a lifetime customer. And then you've got something called those profit maximizers. So this is something that I read earlier today. I had to actually do a little bit more research on this because when I saw this slide, we've shared these slides between Norbert, Bill, and I was a little confused on this and I had to research it. But this is something Jay Abraham had said. How many ways are there to grow your business? Now, I had this set up where the bullets drop down, but since my screens are working funny, I'm just going to have to, you can already see the answers, but not 1,000, not 100, not 10. There are only 3 things you need to focus on in the monetization process, okay? It's increase the number of customers or clients, increase the size of the transaction, and then increase the frequency of the transaction. So if you apply all 3 at the same time, not just one of them, but all 3 of them, if you focus on all 3 of these, you will get a geometric growth. For example, just a 10% increase on increasing the number of clients on each of these 3 categories, increasing the size of the transaction, increasing the frequency of the transaction, will result in a 33.1% growth. That's compounded growth in your business. So I hope that makes sense. So monetization is so important, but you want to focus on that. You want to focus on getting more clients, increasing the size of that transaction and the frequency of the transaction. And then we have traffic. This is my favorite area of this entire formula is traffic. I'm one of those people that would just love to sit behind a computer and do traffic all day long. In fact, last year or a couple of years ago, I got away from it. I started focusing more on coaching and creating courses, and I quickly realized that I wasn't happy because I'm the type of person that loves to be in the trenches, doing traffic myself, and then letting people learn from me as I'm doing this traffic. And I mean, honestly, do you want to learn from somebody that's not actually getting results or actually in the game? I mean, I hope most of you are saying no, because I know for me, if I'm going to learn something from someone, I want to make sure they're actually in the game and they are getting results. So let's talk about traffic, because this is so important, but it's the magic profit formula of all the online gurus. So if your earnings per click, meaning you're driving traffic and you're getting clicks, so your earnings off of those clicks is greater than your cost per click. What is it costing you? That's going to equal a profit, all right? Seems pretty obvious. Earnings per click greater than cost per click equals profit. So let's talk about some of those traffic methods. Facebook ads. One of the things that I love to do is drive traffic to our content. Most of you probably already know this if you've been doing Facebook. Facebook is cracking down on marketers. They are shutting people's accounts down right and left. The heydays are over with Facebook, and a lot of the trainings that we've been doing for our team is talking about driving traffic to content, and we help our team do that. But Facebook ads is a great way to get traffic to content. So when I talk about leveraging content in the beginning, in the very first step, this is something we do. We drive traffic to content, which then presents the offer to the audience. You could do SEO. Some of you out there might like to do blogging, where you're ranking keywords, so ranking content. So when someone goes out there and they're searching for a particular keyword, boom, your article pops up. There's YouTube marketing, same thing. You create a video based around a particular keyword. Maybe it's online, marketing, how to be successful online. You create a video around that. You've got your offer inside of there for someone to click on your link. YouTube marketing. Solo ads, which I mentioned earlier, I don't do a lot of solo ads, but again, there's a lot of people out there that have some great partnerships with some vendors where they drive traffic to the offer. Then there's Twitter. I've dabbled in Twitter a little bit, definitely done some paid advertising over there. I love Twitter. It's kind of my backup to Facebook. There's Bing, which is Yahoo, Bing, Microsoft. I don't know what they're calling themselves these days, but you have opportunities to create ads on the sidebar or at the top of some of these search engines. But all this basically with traffic, that final step is getting an audience in front of your content. So if we go back to this, you're creating your content, which somewhere in that content leads to lead generation. Then you have your follow-up, your monetization, and your traffic. That's the 5 critical elements. Now, I know that seems like really simple, and it truly, truly is. And that's honestly all you need to focus on. Now, I mentioned some of those challenges, I just got tongue-tied, challenges earlier, okay? So 5 critical elements that make up that formula. I know a lot of you are sitting there thinking, well, I can't create my own content. You know, I'm having trouble with the follow-up. I don't know what to write. So I'm going to talk about that in a moment, so bear with me. But first I want to go inside some numbers. So you can see when I talked about that profit maximizer, when I talked about monetization, this is something that Norbert, Bill, and I, and a lot of the leaders that are, you know, are part of our team that maybe have brought you to this call have discovered. And I just want you to see this, and I want you to just see if this pertains to you at all. But our 3 primary areas of focus since 2011 have been affiliate marketing, which is, let's just say, an online system. Typically, the compensation is about a 30% commission. These are lower tiered products, I like to call this. So if I'm promoting an online system, it's paying me about 30% commissions when someone signs up. Another area that we have focused on, which is top tier, quotes, profit maximizer. Now, this is not your typical affiliate model. It's very different. It pays up to 90% commissions. We call this a top tier product. Much higher commissions there. And then another area that we have been in since 2011 is MLM and network marketing. And most of you probably know what this is. It's a mix of product sales and bonuses, you know, that you get for recruiting new representatives onto your team. So let's take a look at this affiliate marketing. I want you guys to see these numbers because once I put these down, or Bill did on paper, I was shocked. All right, so affiliate marketing. So these are our earnings since 2011. So in 4 years, we made $570,000, $570,000 roughly, okay? Not too bad, $500,000 in 4 years. Most people would be pretty happy with that, could probably quit their job. I know that we certainly were able to, but that's affiliate marketing right there, all right? 30% commissions. Now let's take a look at this. Top tier, the profit maximizer. These are our top tier earnings since April of 2014. That's approximately 9 months, all right? We have earned $425,000 in 9 months, or approximately. It's actually a little less than 9 months, compared to what took us 4 years to earn $500,000. Pretty amazing, right? Now, this is just an example, I mean, of something that when we talk about that profit maximizer, the top tier, where Matt is congratulating us, you know, while looking through the commission payout today, you noticed in 8 months we crossed over the $400,000 mark, one of our fastest earning partners in company history. So top tier, showing you right there. MLM network marketing, let's talk about that. This is how we started out, all right? And this is where I see a lot of people, you know, the discovery starts to happen after they get online and they start testing these different business models. This is what happened to us, but I wanted to show you these numbers. This is legit. We recruited 200 distributors, a little over 200 distributors, at about a $500 buy-in in 2 years, all right? That is pretty typical of any network marketing company. I know there's higher tier products in there, but $500 is usually the average to get in. In 2012, we won the Recruiter of the Year award. We were the top recruiters in this network marketing company. In 2012, our earnings were $30,000. Now, most of you would have looked at us and went, wow, they're getting all this recognition. They are the top recruiters in their network marketing company. They got to be banking it. They got to be making $100,000 a month. Reality check, please. $30,000 for the entire year. That's what we made. That is shocking. And as you can see, that's why we left MLM. I'm not bashing it. For most of you on here, you may be in an MLM. I'm not bashing it. I don't want you to think that necessarily. Just know that this is where we are coming from. The numbers, you saw them. It just makes sense that we are doing what we are doing, and the reason why we had to leave behind. We'd be silly if we just stuck with $30,000 a year. Any business person would be called silly if they knew that, you know, the potential and what we are doing now. So again, inside those numbers, MLM annual income, $30,000 a year. Affiliate marketing annual income, when we break it down, it was $142,500 a year. Again, most people would be very, very happy with that. Then you got the top tier profit maximizer, 9 months, estimated annualized $567,000, $879,000. I can't even do my numbers. You guys can read that a year. Do you see the advantage, everyone? Raise your hand. I mean, do you see that advantage of having this profit maximizer, of having a top tier in your income stream. All right, I hope most of you can see that. It's all about those multiple streams of income. So I have a test for you. How do you stack up? I want you to answer this. Do you have a strategy in place? All right, we've gone through those 5 elements. Do you have this? Do you have that strategy in place? Do you personally have one in place? Maybe not the exact one, but do you have one in place? And are you profitable? Are you sharing content of value once a week? All right, yes or no? And is it quality, not just quantity, because you see Mr. Blogger out there producing a piece of content every single day and you think, I got to do that also. No, is it quality? And are you adding 10 to 20 leads per day? If you are generating 10 to 20 leads a day, typically you are making anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 a month. So are you doing that? And are you effectively selling your lead offer in your content? Are you? Are you monetizing your business? And do you have a tiered offer mix to multiply your profits like we just showed you? We showed you the MLM model, the affiliate model, and the top tier. Do you have that mix to multiply your profits? So if you answered no to at least one of those, I want you to pay close attention to what I'm about to share with you, because we've created a system. It's called the Online Profit Team site. It's very easy. All you have to do, you're going to leverage our proven business. You can leverage our content. So if you're struggling, you saw me say that content was key. If you're struggling with that, you can leverage our content. Leverage our lead magnets. I just created an amazing lead magnet today that all of our team members are going to be able to use and go out there and promote to generate leads into their own follow-up, into their own autoresponder. And you can leverage our sales funnels. Leverage our income streams. You'll be able to leverage exactly what we have done in our own business and duplicate that. And all you have to do is add traffic. And guess what? We show you how in our new system how to add traffic, how to get leads, how to get eyeballs on your offers. This revolutionary replicated team website, okay, is going to allow you to earn multiple streams of income by adding your own personal affiliate links to all the products, systems, and software that we showcase and review on our site. Basically, this site is going to be your own site. You can easily leverage all the blog posts, so all the content we write, all the reviews we write, all the training and content on this team site to promote as your own. And all you simply have to do is add your unique affiliate ID to the end of any page on our site. So when any visitor clicks on your link and goes to that site, it is going to be coded to you. So I wanted to share this with you because Kay joined us, and she basically had told us, I joined the Online Profit Team and followed the simple step-by-step instructions to get set up. I then started promoting the site by sharing the OPT blog post. She leveraged our content with her link and did an email blast to a small list announcing the new OPT website and got my very first lead. It's starting to roll. We're so proud of Kay, and we see stories like this all the time of people that have never generated a lead online, and all they had to do was go leverage the content on this Online Profit Team site that's there waiting for you, and they started generating leads. With this site, you can add your own bio, your social media channels to your personal profile page, which displays in the sidebar of the site to all your visitors, branding you, okay? So personalizing the entire site to you and instantly increasing your credibility and authority. You will leverage our power-packed promotional leadership hangouts. So we've got a lot of those happening where we do all the selling for you and turn your visitors and leads into sales and new team members for you, which means guess what? Money in your pocket. Can I get a woohoo? I know you guys are excited about that because I would be. You can leverage our incredible team bonuses worth thousands of dollars as your very own to dramatically increase the number of teammates you sign up and you get paid for it. Yes, I've got bonuses in there. Bill's got bonuses in there. We've got Lena, we've got Kate, we've got Norbert, we've got a lot of people that have bonuses in there. Angela, that you can use and offer to get people to sign up. So this is kind of a little bit long testimonial. We love Dean, but when he joined the Online Profit Team and MTTB, it was the biggest no-brainer I've encountered. In the 2.5 years Megan and I have been in this industry, MTTB and Mobe in and itself is the best business opportunity we've ever been a part of, but the online profit team takes things to a completely different level. We get to leverage multiple streams of income on the team site, which are all promoted for us through posts by the leaders on the team. We are working hand in hand with some of the best and brightest marketers that have ever graced the online marketing space. And best of all, we've been given the chance to be part of something that is truly monumental. They are talking about the online profit team site. And as you can see, they've only been in it for a few months now. They didn't start to gain traction until the site came along. And in 3 weeks since they pre-launched and kicked it off, they signed up a dozen new members and had their first license rights upgrade, which is $1,000 commissions. They are beyond excited, and I'm telling you, we are so excited for them because we have been working with them before we implemented this site, and to see them start having success is just simply amazing. So when you guys join our team of industry leaders today, you're going to receive access to our #1 most profitable income opportunity. So if you haven't guessed it now, #1, it's the MTTB 21-step program. So when you join our site, you're going to get access to this 21-step program. #2, you're going to get private one-on-one coaching where you're going to actually be assigned to a personal coach. Yes, you'll be a part of our team, but a personal coach to walk you through the entire 21-step process to help you clearly understand the business model and how to leverage the exact system and processes we have used to create income online. #3, the 30-day Traffic Made Easy plan. So when you complete those 21 steps with your coach and your new business model, you're going to get access to the Traffic Made Easy plan. You're also going to get, when you join the online profit team, monthly live hangouts where we will personally answer your most pressing questions. We actually start these next week. A private Facebook mastermind group. Again, I mentioned the 21 steps, the exclusive one-on-one coaching, the 30-day traffic plan made easy, and access to proven sales funnels and income streams are all within our online profit team site. You're going to also get access to ongoing training. Again, this starts next week from our team of 6- and 7-figure marketers, and first movers access to our multiple income stream authority site, duplication rights to the entire multiple income stream team authority site, which means that you will offer access to the entire authority team. You're going to get access to it, basically. And when you present that to all of your leads to join your team, they are going to get access to this. So by you being a part of the online profit team, if you're out there promoting this and someone joins your team, you're going to be able to leverage this site and offer it to them also as an incentive to join you on your team. All right? So right now, since we're still, I wouldn't say we have fully launched this. All right? So I'm going to tell you, you're very lucky to be here, that somebody was nice enough to think of you and invite you here. All right? So we're not going to sit here and just throw in useless training to stack the value. All right? We're giving you some great bonuses to get you started. They're going to be cheat sheets, checklists, tutorials. It's going to be traffic training that are going to help you get results immediately. And let me show you a few of those. All right, so the first one is the one-page business blueprint tutorial. It's your marketing, your marketing desperately needs a strategy. And Norbert, love Norbert, the brother, is the master strategist, all right? So in this 25-minute tutorial, Norbert leads you through a simple but powerful exercise where you create complete business and marketing plan on one page. This plan keeps you on track, focused, and gives you a cohesive strategy so your daily activities actually produce results. I've seen a teammate of ours named Dimitri go through this, and he was blown away at the value, all for free, by being a part of our team. Prospecting and objections cheat sheet from Lena. She's going to offer you the 10 of the most common objections you will get from the prospects. You're going to get this cheat sheet that you can follow. Power words that sell, all right? So if you want to sell in today's online marketplace, you need to be laser focused with your message and your words so you can instantly and effectively convince your target. This is market to take action. This is something else that you're going to get. This is all already in there, ready for you. A video marketing script vault. If you love to do video marketing, this is going to be really helpful for you. So you can start, building relationships and closing scripts in your videos. Then there's the video marketing checklist, all right? Step-by-step video marketing checklist that's going to also help you out if you're a video marketer. Then we've got Facebook ads, A to Z training, and this is going to always be updated as Facebook changes. I will plop in my latest, most greatest training on Facebook advertising that's going to help you market your business. You like Twitter? I love Twitter. It's, again, I said it was my backup. I've got a Twitter paid ads training in that back office too if you're interested in doing Twitter. All right, so everything today. You saw the little red numbers next to each one of those with the value. Everything that you're getting today is worth $7,594. So I'm sure you're asking, all right. I've seen this slide before. How much is that really going to cost me? Here's the deal, guys and gals. We are only looking for a small group of students to work with, all right? We have set this program up in a very unique way so you can benefit from all this incredible training and tools and bonuses we've put together. And it's only for a short time, but it's a very low cost investment today. You either see the value here or you don't, or you want to work with our team or you don't. It's completely up to you, all right? We are fully confident that only the right people will get started with us right now. So for you to get started with the Online Profit Team program, it's simple, it's easy. We've made it one of the easiest decisions you will ever have to make. You saw everything that we have included, the bonuses in this. You saw exactly what we are doing on this site for you. It's for you. It's giving you the ability to earn multiple streams of income, to take our exact blueprint and implement it into your own business, to take the content that we've already created on this site and leverage it. All you need to do is go through our training, or if you already know traffic, drive traffic to it. Drive traffic to webinars. Come to our Hangouts and learn how to market your business. Everything is built within this site for you, all right? So by integrating our program directly with My Top Tier Business and Mob, we are able to offer you everything on this site for one tiny little investment of $49. All right, $49 to get started. You saw the value. You saw everything that you get for this Online Profit Team site. It is yours. All you have to do is go into onlineprofitteam.com/join-team. And you sign up for the MTTB program. That's where it's going to take you for $49. And you can get started immediately. Whoever brought you to this webinar will then send you an email letting you know how to get access to our site. You saw Kay say how easy it was to set up. We have amazing instructional videos in the back office that show you how to set up the site so you can get started immediately and start getting results. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to that page, and there's an orange button there, and it says I'm ready to get started, and you're going to click on that and get started with this. So I would like to know how many of you are joining right now, and what kind of questions do you have? Norbert and Bill?
So, great job, Michelle, first of all.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're much quicker than I am. And I've been in here.
Dude, she beat me by.
That
was 45
moderating
minutes.
the question, and I've been. What's that, Norb?
He's being
silly. That was 45 minutes.
Hey guys.
I know. I did it in like an hour and 50.
Yeah.
To answer your question about the questions, I've been answering people's questions within this chat.
Okay.
And I emailed them. And so kind of going through the questions. There's some good feedback here. Tracy S. says, fantastic, Michelle. David asks, so what kind of product would we sell?
Okay. So basically, I mean, here's an example of the Online Profit Team site. When I talked about these blog posts, I mean, you could leverage all these. You could drive traffic to it. There are some different income streams built into the site. The main one, obviously, that you're going to want to funnel into is MTTB, because that is the profit maximizer. That's where you're going to get results with those different tiers. You're going to be able to get your customers to buy over and over again, like we discussed in the training of those 5 key elements. So that is one of the main ones, and then there's some other ones that are built in here. I don't want you to think so much about what products do I have to sell. I want you to think more about what is this site going to be able to sell for you, and what is this site going to be able to do for you as far as creating that income stream that you're looking for, to where you're going to be able to, earn those multiple streams of income. I don't know if you want to add to that, Norbert or Bill.
Yeah, I'll jump in really quick. I mean, the whole secret to online marketing, we were talking about the monetization strategy. Michelle mentioned that. The whole secret to online marketing is promoting a variety of different products and services into our business opportunity. And that's something that Michelle and Bill have done very successfully over the last 4 or 5 years. And so literally what we're doing here with the Online Profit Team site is we are modeling their exact business. Okay? That's the intention of this site, is we are copying what Bill and Michelle have built over the last 4 or 5 years. Okay, so there's different affiliate programs, there's training programs, there's software tools, but then there's also the primary income streams like MTTB Mo, like MLSP, and some of the other income streams and products and services that Bill and Michelle regularly promote. Okay? Hope that makes sense.
Absolutely.
Okay, there's a question, if you're already in Mo, what will it cost me?
Who's ready to tackle that?
It'll cost you nothing.
If you're on Mobe with us, Norbert, one of our team members, if you're somewhere a part of our team, if you need to ask and verify who your affiliate sponsor is in Mobe, and they're on our team, yes, you get access to this. If they are not part of our team, right now we don't have this set up to open this up to anybody outside of our team.
Yeah. Okay. Is this a one-time fee or a monthly? This is a one-time fee. $49 is a one-time fee. That's it. You pay the $49 one time. You get access to everything that Michelle has shown you here today.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's $49 one time.
And we're still building, a lot of this out. It's doing really well. But like, you get this page with your own affiliate ID to promote. I mean, look how awesome it is. I couldn't build this myself. Norbert did a fantastic job. I mean, you get this to promote with your ID. You get all of this content that's on here that you can also promote. These banners, all these things would be linked to you. And you would have, obviously, your picture here. It would be branded to you. All these links would be branded. And if somebody clicked on it, you would get the credit for it.
Exactly. And we're also doing all the selling for you as well. So we've created the sales pages for you. There's lead magnets you're going to be able to use. There's sales funnels you're going to be able to use. And these webinars, you just invite your leads, your prospects to these webinars, and you let Michelle do the selling for you, or Bill or myself.
Here's an example of our brand new lead magnet that you can use. You can go out there and promote this. You give somebody cheat sheets. And guess what? You're building your list, not my list. You're going to build your list right here. This is one of those lead magnets that you're going to be able to use, and we're adding more in also.
Exactly. There's a question here. Teresa's asking, how will this go along with MLSP? Well, again, we're modeling Bill and Michelle's business, and obviously MLSP is one of their main income streams as well. And so MLSP is one of the main income streams in this business model as well. Okay, so if you're already an MLSP member, you just plug in your MLSP affiliate into the back office, and you're ready to rock. You can start earning on MLSP when you promote the content that's related to MLSP. If you're not an MLSP member, you can make that decision if you want to add that income stream into your portfolio of income streams. If that makes sense.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're getting some good feedback here. Let's see. Christopher says, great presentation, Michelle. Thanks, Christopher. Eric says, this is amazing. We will be getting started tonight after we run to the bank. Awesome, Eric. Congratulations. Mike's asking, who does the training for MTTB? Is it the Mo person or someone from the Online Profit team? So in regards to MTTB, which is my top tier business, it's the front end of MOB, you will be assigned a MOB coach. right? So this is actually a MOB trained, coach. They hire people, they train them, they coach them up, and that becomes your business coach. That person will be responsible for walking you through those 21 steps that you get with MTTB. And those 21 steps cover a lot of different things, but it really, in short, it's teaching you how to build your business online, and then more specifically, how do you then build your MTTB MOB business online? How do you get the traffic? How do you just start it? They talked about everything you need to know to build your business online. So that coach will walk you through those specific 21 steps. In parallel to that, you will receive training from us with an online profit team. So we have specifically created an online profit team just for our people, right? So we're going to have lots of different training. It starts with those bonuses that you saw that Michelle went through. We'll also do, we're going to have monthly hangouts where the training topics will vary from 1 week to the next. We have training that we're creating, just like video tutorials and stuff that we're always uploading and adding into the online profit team back office. So we will you can look at us as your mentors and people that will be teaching you, but your actual coach for the 21 steps will be assigned to you by MOB.
Right, exactly.
I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, so. Okay, so there's a question here from Teresa. Do you have to join MOB? That's you don't have to join MOB. But you're purchasing the MTTB to get access to everything, okay? There are other income streams that you could promote, but I think, looking at Michelle and Bill, the income that they're revealing to you guys, clearly the MOB business has a huge income potential. So, if you only want to make a little bit of money, then absolutely, you don't have to join MOB. You can just promote MLSP, you can promote MTTB, you can promote the online profit team, you can promote all the other income streams. That is up to you. This is your business. You can make that business decision, okay? But you are signing up with MTTB. You're purchasing that product, and you will get access to all that coaching. And I'll tell you guys right now, step number 2, the video there that Matt Lloyd, it's a 2-hour presentation that you get. Step number 2 of the 21-step system. I watched that video actually just a year ago, and I've been marketing online for 7 years. That video that Matt does is probably one of the most important videos that unfortunately very few marketers have seen online, because he actually goes into the economics of an online business. And I will tell you right now that 99% of the online marketers, even those that you think are leaders and successful online, do not understand the economics of online business. And when you watch that second step video, your eyes will open up and you will see online business in a completely different way, okay? And you will understand how you create a 6- and 7-figure business online. Okay? It's really simple. It's a mathematical formula, but most people do not teach that. You're going to get access to that. That's step 2 in the 21 steps. And I tell you, that step alone is worth hundreds of dollars, that training. It's awesome.
Absolutely. John is asking, he said, I joined last night. Congratulations, John. Welcome. How can I get the bonuses? Well, as soon as you'll receive an email. So whoever you joined through, whoever your referring affiliate is, the referrer, they will send you information. And within that information, it will explain exactly how to set up, where to go to set up your online profit team account. Once you set that up, the bonuses will be there for you to access. So it starts with actually setting up your online team account, going through that startup process, and there's tutorials back there. And then within the system, you'll be able to access those bonuses right there. They're there for everyone.
Exactly. Great question here. Okay, so everyone's going to ask this question. We're always going to get this question. If you sign up for $49, are there further costs? The quick and easy and simple answer to that is yes, absolutely. You're building a business, Ralph, so obviously there are always going to be extra costs. You are now in business. You can choose. You will have to budget based on your budget, based on your business goals, based on the resources that you have to work with. You will have to decide at what point you're ready to invest in those other pieces of software or programs or training programs or products, et cetera, okay? Bill and Michelle now make they've surpassed $1 million in commissions. Okay, they started out just like you and I, just like you, getting started with very little money. Okay, so they didn't start with 10 income streams. all right? They build that up over time. And Ralph, you can do exactly the same thing. You don't need to go all in tomorrow, okay? That's not necessarily the best advice. You get started with $49, learn about the system, go through the steps, learn the process, get educated, see everything that's available for you, and see if it makes sense for you to take the next step, to add MLSP as another income stream, for example, okay? So, again, the $49, you're going to get all of this training. You get access to us, to the training that we provide. You get access to the team site. Start going through the training, and then you make those business decisions as you go along. Do you guys want to add anything to that, or I hope that makes sense?
It makes complete sense, Norbert. And the way I tend to look at this is, Michelle and I, it took us roughly 4 years, actually 4+ years of trials and tribulations, of trying things out, of testing and researching and figuring out the wrong ways, doing a lot of mistakes to figure out the right way. It took us 4 years to get to this point now, where we've got things really laser focused, where we've honed in specifically on what we need to do, and our business is really a well-oiled machine. But absolutely, it wasn't always that way, right? So what we're doing for you by doing this is we're basically circumnavigating, we're eliminating the 4 years that it took us for you. Okay, so what we're doing is giving you a massive shortcut, a massive guide that you wouldn't have otherwise. That if we had all this at the beginning, we would have just done this from the beginning, right? We had to figure it out on our own. We're giving to you as far as that blueprint, that map, all the income streams. Now, that being said, this is a marathon, not a sprint. So even though we're giving you the blueprint and the map and the formula all up front, the 10 different income streams can be added incrementally at your pace, right? There'll definitely be some initial ones that you want to get set up right away. And some of the 10 income streams, some of these are just affiliate things that are tools that you need anyway, where there might be a little bit of overhead costs, or they might be free, right? You'll be able to be a free affiliate for certain things where it'll cost you nothing. So MTTB, that income stream, $49. You got to get that one started first. Mileage System Pro, a second income stream. Maybe you're already in MLSP. So boom, you just seamlessly add that in here, right? Aweber is your autoresponder. You're already an Aweber client. Boom, you just add that in, right? So certain things you're probably already doing anyway. You'll just now seamlessly add them into our income streams, and you'll be an affiliate and make money just as you always were. Other things might be new to your business portfolio, right? Some you want to add in right away. Some you might need some time before you add it. So again, this is entirely up to you. We're not trying to cram all this stuff down your throat so you have to do everything in one night and sign up for all these different things that has to boom happen right away, or else you're not benefiting from the system. Not at all, right? You'll go at your pace. You'll go at what's comfortable for you. You have a budget for your business. Susie's budget might be different, very different than Larry's budget. Susie might jump in all 10 right away. Larry, it might take several months. So again, that's fine. It's up to you. But what you're still going to have, whether you're in 1 out of the 10 or 10 out of the 10 programs, you're still going to have the Online Profit Team site. You're still going to be able to leverage all the content. You're still going to be able to leverage our funnels and our lead magnets. You're still going to be able to attend all of the training webinars that we have. You'll still be able to invite people to webinars like this and refer them and get credit for that. Does that make sense?
Exactly. Yeah. Good.
Good.
Will this help if I am new and do not have a list? Absolutely, Claude. I think one of the big benefits here is for the new people. I was just doing a coaching with a small group of people, and we were reviewing some of the content that they're writing, blog posts and videos that they're creating. And, one of the challenges with new people is, hey, we're not all skilled writers. We're not all skilled video producers. And, you need to create powerful, engaging content. This is one of the critical elements of this formula. Okay, if you look at all the leaders that are successful in this industry, they all have the ability to create powerful and engaging content. If you're brand new, if you're getting started, if you don't have a knack at writing powerful, engaging articles or creating powerful videos, this is where you can leverage the content that we're creating. Okay, this is exactly why we created this site, to help the new person overcome a lot of the hurdles as you're getting started and learning and just getting started and starting marketing, okay? You don't know how to create a lead magnet. That's why we're going to give one for you. So you can use Michelle's lead magnet. You can use one that I create. So it's absolutely, created for the beginners, but then also for intermediate and advanced marketers who just want to model Bill and Michelle's business and create more income. I mean, I've been marketing online for 7 years, and I am leveraging this site like anybody else. I'm leveraging Bill and Michelle's business model because they've created so much success.
Great answer, Norb.
Yeah.
Manuela, she or he, sorry, I really apologize if you're of a different gender than I just referenced. I think Manuela, that's a female. She asked, how does this differ from MLSP trainings? I've joined as a university member. They have instructions there too. So how does this differ from MLSP? For starters, MLSP from an income earning standpoint, it's just one entity, right? It's just one thing. And the one thing that it is the example of what Michelle showed you in our personal, we show our incomes, right? We're the top affiliate in MLSP, and we've earned whatever that number was, $500-something thousand over 4 years, right? Pretty darn good. Pretty cool, right? $142,000 a year on average. But A, we're the top earners in there, right? That's not typical. And B, MLSP is just one element of the value ladder, right? It's just one. What we've done is we've used, among other things, MLSP in here, because MLSP is a great system, and there's lots of good training there. And if you're already in MLSP, I would continue to keep going to their trainings and their webinars and so forth. We're not competing at all against MLSP with this. In fact, we're endorsing MLSP because it's one of the income streams in the back office. But the other 9 income streams outside of MLSP are part of that tiered mix, right? That value ladder. There's things that you can earn a little bit of money on, things you can earn a lot of money on. And if the ultimate goal, Manuela and everyone else, if your ultimate goal is to have a long-term, sustainable, profitable business, you need to have the value ladder, you need to have multiple streams of income, and you need to have the profit maximizer. MLSP is not a profit maximizer. It's just not, unfortunately. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's great. It's a system. It's a tool. It's not a profit maximizer. MTTB, that's why we're having people start off with that. There is a profit maximizer there. And if you want to get to the big dollars, where you can quit your job, where you can let your spouse quit their job, where you can actually just work several hours a day at home as opposed to 40 hours a week for someone else, working for yourself rather than working for someone else, you need a profit maximizer. And so what we've done here is we've created a lot of things, but one thing for certain from the monetization standpoint is we put you in a position to earn unlike anything else out there that exists. There's nothing out there at all that I've ever seen that's remotely close to what we put together here. So that's what makes this very special. And that's what makes this very unique. And that's why you need to get involved with this tonight so you can start having the different income streams, the value ladders, and put your business finally into profit, serious profit, as opposed to just kind of, hovering. Instead of treading water, you'll be able to finally be on cruise control. So I hope that answered your question, Manuela.
Okay. Let's see if there's any other questions here that we haven't answered.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of private messages back, so I think. Yeah, I think I'm getting everybody. Do you recommend paid advertising generate leads for your business? I mean, Randy, that's the quickest way. That's one thing, when we first started out, I learned very quickly. Free advertising, as much as people say you can do it, it takes a lot longer, and you just need to be realistic with your expectations on it. But if you want to generate a lead today, paid advertising is usually the quickest way to do it.
Now, Randy, you will definitely want to pay attention to step number 2 in the MTTB 21 steps. You will understand so much more about paid advertising when you watch that video. Okay, it's all about building the proper business vehicle. Your paid advertising, your traffic, your paid advertising is the fuel that you put into your vehicle, but you have to build the vehicle first. And that's what 99% of online marketers don't get. They don't understand. They don't know how to build that vehicle. We just showed you guys that 5-step formula. That's the vehicle. You build that vehicle first, then you can buy as much traffic as you want. Okay? It's simple. It becomes really, really easy when you understand that you've got to build the vehicle first. Okay? And then I've got a video after you do the 11 step setup inside of the online profit team. There's a video where I explain that in a little bit more detail as well, and I show you a very specific example as well. Okay.
All right. Does it look like we got them all?
Yeah. Will solo ads work, or did you mean paid advertisement like Facebook ads? Any type of paid advertising, absolutely. Solo ads work. Facebook works. You know, there's Twitter ads, there's YouTube ads, there's all sorts of paid advertising, and all of that works again. But you need to have that business vehicle built first. And yeah, we'll be sending the replay out to this.
All right, just going through this. Lots of good questions here.
What was that about?
Go ahead, Nor.
As long as the recordings worked out properly, I think we'll be sending out the replay link here as well.
That would be a dig at me. I crashed the last one.
Yeah, I find the recordings with GoToWebinar can be a bit finicky, so it's never a guarantee.
Here's some cool feedback. Megan Broadwater says that she loves these webinars. So much great value and an easy way to leverage the team of leaders to get the people you are talking to come check out what we have to offer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right, there you have it. That's just a great sort of testimonial. So for those of you kind of wondering, you know, are other people using this right now? Are other people successfully using this? The answer is absolutely yes. Here's a perfect example right here. Megan and her husband Dean, they're just simply what we've done is we've simplified this. You know, some people make things trickier than they need to be. All we've done is you just grab a link, you slap your unique ID at the end of that link, and you're going to get that unique ID when you sign up, when you join, when you set up your account. You'll be assigned a unique ID, right? You just take your unique ID, you just slap it at the end of any of the content, any of the links we have for blogs, for content, for trainings, for this webinar tonight. You just put your unique ID at the end of it, send it out, and boom, people are cookied to you. They're linked to you automatically for whatever. So whenever they then come to the online profit team site and they take advantage of anything, they get involved with MLSP, they join MTTB, they sign up for Aweber, I mean, any of those income streams, you're getting the credit for that. So what this really is giving you is leverage that, like, what most people don't have in their own current business when they're doing it on their own. So I hope that makes sense.
It's
like sounds.
We got everything.
I hear crickets. Crickets? What's going on?
I'm sorry. I'm just answering emails.
Oh, here's a good question Manuela is asking. If FB is cracking down on marketers, how can someone advertise on Facebook without losing the account? Well, one of the ways that we're doing it is we are sending traffic to valuable blog content and not to capture pages.
Like this.
All right, that's one of the big changes is Facebook doesn't want promotional material, especially in the newsfeed. So what a lot of us marketers are doing now is we're doing with like native style ads, where we're actually just sending people to a blog post. Okay, so it's not promotional; it's much more value-based, and that's another reason for this site because this gives you valuable blog posts, and you can send your Facebook ads to the blog post instead of to a capture page. And there's the way that we've designed the site. We're in the process of adding a pop-up to the site as well. But the way we've designed the site is there's ways for you to actually capture leads and build your own email list with this replicated blog site as well. Okay, and when you go through the setup process, we explain how to set that up. Okay, so you can actually send traffic to this blog and generate leads, capture the email addresses and add them to your email autoresponder.
Tracy says, if you're not going to learn from the best for $49, then what are you going to do? I couldn't have said it better. Thanks, Tracy. Very great.
Absolutely.
And just to add to what Norbert said, but slightly different, when Manuela asks if Facebook is cracking down now, well, all the more reason why you've got to be partner with us and learn from Michelle, who's figuring this all out, and who's the best, like in the top 1% of Facebook marketers. Personally, I think she's the best out there. Why wouldn't you just, join the online profit team and learn directly from her on how to get around Facebook cracking down?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Cool.
All right.
Guys, I think this is awesome. This is a wrap. Man, we had like time for questions and everything. Michelle, awesome job. There we go.
What are you trying to say, Norbert?
I'm probably well, Bill and I are total opposites. I mean, that's I told you in the beginning. We're just we fit together perfectly, but we are total opposites. I mean, we're so much alike, but yet so opposite on certain things. Some people prefer him. Some people would prefer me. It works out great. Wait, did that come out right?
Yes.
Okay.
Real quick, John's asking, will the blog be updated with new content frequently? Yes, it will. And in fact, one of the things that we're going to start initiating is we're going to have people who are online profit team members that we see as rising stars who are having success, who are implementing, they're learning, they're taking action, they're getting results. We will allow you. There'll be kind of a vetting process, but we'll allow people to be a contributor to the online profit team blog. So not only will the blog content be updated frequently, because we have, there's several of us who are contributing now to the content, we're going to open up guest spots. Now, imagine for a second, you join Online Profit Team tonight, you get in, you get set up, you start doing this, you start having some results, and then you create some of your own content, and we say, hey, John, we saw that awesome, post that you did recently on, whatever it was. Would you like to be a featured guest contributor to the Online Profit Team? Now, imagine this for a second. So your content will now be uploaded into the Online Profit Team, and you'll have all the different online team profit people out now slapping their unique ID to that and sharing your content. Right? Now, clearly, their unique ID will be there, so they get credit for signups. But imagine if you got an army of 100, 200, 300 people out there sharing your content out to the webosphere. Right? How much exposure do you think that will be for you and for your business and your brand? So these are the kind of things that we're just getting started here. I mean, think about how far we've already gone and how much we've created and how far we've come along in this process as far as the online profit team. We are just getting started here. We have a big vision for this. We have big goals for this, and this is going to impact thousands and thousands of people in a very beneficial way. So it starts with you getting on board tonight, but long-term, bigger picture, there's bigger sort of promotional aspects in here and getting exposure for you contained within here that we're literally just starting to take off on. So you have that to look forward to as well, John.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, myself, coming from, with building MLSP, one of our big focuses, and if you're an MLSP member, you know this, is a lot of recognition and building up of leaders. That's one of the things that we've been really good at over at MLSP. And that's really what we want to do here with our team as well. Is create this, have this as an opportunity for you to gain exposure, and to build up your leadership and your authority and credibility. We don't even talk about these things in the presentation because they're kind of bigger picture, longer term things. But if you're watching this right now, you want to catch that big vision of working with our team and being a part of this authority site in a bigger way. I mean, it'll be huge for your brand and huge for your credibility. It's awesome feature. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, we've been working behind the scenes the past 3 days, just nonstop. Tony, our business manager, communications manager, I mean, he's been working really hard, and we've just been throwing content at him, really building this out, and we got a big vision for it, and we're looking forward to all of you that are jumping on board and taking this journey with you, because creating success stories is definitely what it's all about. And it's great. It does my heart good to see so many of you start, getting those results and getting signups and making those commissions that you haven't ever made before. it's very exciting, and we're amongst some exciting times with this. It feels great. So that's all I have tonight, guys.
Awesome.
Did you want to add anything? If not, we can call it a wrap. I will get this recording out and make sure everybody gets it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's call it a night.
All right.
Absolutely.
All
Thank
right.
you, everyone, for your time.
Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.